Hello everybody, I'm Kyle Gelfand, and welcome to our show, Brew Beginnings. This show we will be talking about alternative ways to brew your coffee and how they can be advantages to your day. Today's special topic will be over cold brew coffee. And with us today, we are lucky enough to have my good friend Devan. Hey Devan, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for coming in today.
No problem. I'm excited to make some
Yeah,
coffee.
well, we are excited to learn about it. So why don't you tell us what you brought with you today?
Well, what you will want, before you get started, you will want a French press, which is the red cylinder thing you see on the end of the table. You'll want a coffee mug. You'll want your favorite ground coffee, measuring spoon, some water, 2 spoons. Well, you don't have to have 2 spoons. You need spoons. And any flavor adders, sugar, creamer, milk, ice, any of that.
Well, you know, why don't we get to it instead of talking about it?
Yeah,
I'm ready to make some
do it.
coffee.
Alrighty. So the first thing you want to do, you want to grab your French press.
Right, after you wash your hands, of course.
After you wash your hands, of course. Take off your lid, and we're going to start adding our ground coffee.
Right. And you can use any kind of ground coffee
Any kind of coffee. What I got here is Christmas blend.
Oh.
But yeah, you don't have to use a spoon. I find it a little easier and a little quicker just to
pour it right on
Yep.
in.
And this measures out to about a cup.
Right. And you've done this before, so you know
yeah.
the ratios.
Yep. But what I like to do, I like to fill it up just right above this red line,
Right.
so that way when I put the water in it, it'll just pressure all that out.
Right. Okay.
So we'll put that to the side. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. The next thing we're going to do is add our water. And what I like to do is add the water to just right above these little spiral coils.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll see what it does in just a minute.
Indeed, I will.
Yeah. Now the water I'm adding adds up to about 3 cups as well.
Okay. So
Just in case.
This is going to be for about 3 cups of coffee, pretty much. Okay. You know, I've had cold brew many times, but I never imagined that this is the way that it is done.
So what you'll do next, what you'll like to do is stir it up because you want all that coffee in the water.
Okay.
So I'm going to start stirring
It's all
it.
got to be wet.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So while I'm stirring this, you can go and tell the viewers a couple facts about cold brew.
Yes, I can. One thing I find really interesting about cold brew coffee, you mentioned this to me before, is that there is a lower acidity level of it. Because, you know, a lot of people, when they drink their coffee, it's a little bit too bitter for them. But when you drink cold brew, the taste is just naturally sweeter. Yeah. And personally, I've never made it, but I'm going to start making cold brew coffee all the time in the summer, because hot coffee just does not do it for me in the summer.
Not even a little bit.
And then I try to add ice to just regular coffee, and it gets all
Ruins it.
watery. No, it's not the same. So I have to end up going to Starbucks and pay $4 for it.
Yeah, no reason.
No.
So now I got my coffee in there. It's all stirred up. It looks pretty dirty. What you'll do next, you'll put the lid on.
Okay.
And like I said, I like to press it down just a little bit, so where the water's just right above those coils.
Okay.
And I do that just to reassure me that all the grounds are in the water.
Right. Okay.
Now, unfortunately, this takes about 12 hours.
Okay.
So what I like to do it before I go to bed, and then it's ready in the
Right
morning.
when you wake up.
However, I did already have some made for us
Oh.
today.
Well, you have been spoiling me today, Devin, but I will gladly have some if that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, of course. But anyway, so once it's done, you got it in this nice little cylinder, and now all you gotta do is press your column down. And what this is doing, it's filtering all that water through, pushing all those greens.
It's supposed to look this dirty.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is what coffee looks like. But you push it all the way down, and that's why I added more coffee, because now all that flavor's just coming right through. So then you grab your cup.
And that's just cold brew coffee.
That's all there is to it. You can add some creamer, add some sugar, ice, milk, anything you want, but go ahead and give it a try.
I like my coffee black, but
there you go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow.
You like that?
That is really good coffee.
Well, good. Glad you like it.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have, and I really hope that you enjoyed our program. And I hope that you also get to enjoy this style of coffee very soon, because I know I will. Until then, keep brewing, America. Keep brewing.